So I read this quote one time and it said, vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision with action can change the world. Now we definitely not trying to change the world with this shit, but we about to have some fun and put this vision into action. You know what I mean? This is old talk.
Yo, what's going on? This is podcast trying to film right here. Remember the old talk, what does old talk mean? Old talk is a Trini slang for chopping up, shooting the breeze, whatever. You know what I mean? You already know what it is. DJ over here, I'm Monkey, and 1 and 2, busting it up, chopping it up. You know what I mean? Wait till my girl Michaelle to come through. Most people call her Michelle, because I already didn't spell whatever. But as far as I can see, it's one of my best friends out here. My first friend actually, you know what I mean? Because coming from Trinity, New York. New York is a whole island unto itself, but so much island people over there, you can kind of fit in and just, you know what I mean, groove, whatever. But coming to Rhode Island here, that was my culture shock, you know what I mean? People couldn't understand what I was saying, because of my accent, you know what I mean? But she's the first one to make me feel comfortable, you know what I mean? So forever grateful to her for that, you know what I mean? But she's like a model, bartender, spoken word artist, just a all-around type of person, you know what I mean, worldly person. So hoping, what I'm trying to hope to happen right now is for her that energy that we all feel when we're around her, they're gonna get portrayed onto the screen, or you can feel that same shit that we feel, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So hoping she get here soon, but till then, we're just kinda chilling, listening to music, playing some drafts, checkers as you call it over here, you know what I mean? So yeah. Hopefully you get here soon.
Me to play? Alright.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite Biggie beats right there. Where's your... You got Biggie in your top 5? Give me a top 5. Your top 5 rappers ever.
Top
Objective.
five.
No, your favorites. Your top 5 rappers ever. Objective.
Top 5 ever? Alright.
Yeah.
Top 5, in no particular order. I'll go KRS-One. I'll go Nas. I'll go Rakim. I'll go Big Daddy Kane. And I'm teetering between Jadakiss and Snoop Dogg.
Between them two, I go in Jadakiss all day, every day. Snoop, Snoop is a favorite. He ain't really he can't really put in a top 5 objective list.
Alright, well, I'll get to why I got Snoop and teetering on the list in a bit. But who do you have in your top 5?
My top 5, I go in Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac, Eminem, and Jadakiss.
Jadakiss?
My
Alright.
favorite list, I wouldn't have Eminem in there. He never one of my favorites, but
Yeah.
I'd have given me Nas just because alright, so my criteria is album sales, you have cultural impact, and your content, what you're talking about, you know what I mean?
Alright.
So that's my top 5.
Yeah, because I get gripe, number 1, over the whole Snoop thing. And then I get gripe over Eminem not being in my
Snoop,
top
what are
5.
you talking about? Weed, guns, and hoes. That's all Snoop talking about. You know what I
Alright,
mean?
but you see, my criteria would have to be
Snoop better than LL, Ice Cube, Slick Rick,
alright, maybe.
Jadakiss, Biggie, Jay-Z. You know better than them.
Alright, well, see, the thing with Snoop, right? Snoop is in my top 5 because my criteria is that number 1 is your flow pattern, like how you flow, how you ride a beat. Then it's your freestyle ability,
Snoop and freestyle,
right?
sure.
And then also your storytelling ability, like what are you actually doing with the flow. Now, even though Snoop might only talk about weed, but it's just number 1, he rides the beat. He does have the freestyle ability, but then he's also a good storyteller where he actually kind of expands the vocabulary a little bit, even though like he's the type of rap that would rhyme something with copacetic.
Yeah.
Right? Like that for me is a nice little talent in itself. So I get grief for not having Eminem in my top 5 because I don't like his rhyme pattern. Like his whole skibidi wee 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 sound like a real deal leprechaun just jumping around. Like, that's not really for me, right? Number two, I don't like the subject matter. Even though subject matter isn't really the thing there for me, he does have the freestyle ability.
Freestyle ability, cultural impact. Yeah, like I can find like between 2 and 5 million people right now that relate to everything he's talking about.
That's true.
Alright, my move. I need to win this game. I'm gonna check this game in a minute. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be another hot minute, Mike. Yep.
It's popping.
How you doing?
Good. DJ Selector.
How you like the setup we have here?
It's nice. It's dope. It's a perfect place for a party.
It is.
After hours.
So I want to get into you. I ain't seen you in so long. How long? Like a year? We need to stop getting up with that.
Has it been that long?
I believe so. It's alright. Tell me something about yourself. I ain't seen you in so long. I want to know about your background first of all.
Alright, cool. My name is Marie Michaelle. Most people call me Michelle just because I don't know how my name's spelled.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was born in Haiti. I'm a spoken word artist, published author. I got 2 books published. And I do a lot of modeling as well. And yeah, that's what I do. That's my shit.
How old was you when you came over here?
I came to America at 5 years old.
5?
From Haiti.
So in Rhode Island or?
No, I grew up in Boston.
Yeah.
I came to Rhode Island when I was 18 for college.
18.
And everything was so much cheaper. I just stayed. I literally go home once, twice a week. I'm in Boston.
Yeah.
In Mass to see my parents and my sister.
Where you prefer, like here or Boston?
They're both what they are. I'm not crazy about either one. You know what I mean? They are what they are. My loved ones are there. My livelihood is here, so I respect both places. But it's New England.
Yeah.
You know?
I know you're big into the arts and shit in Rhode Island. So like, how you, from the first time you came to Providence to now, how you see the change?
Oh my God. I want to break up with Providence. It's like the boyfriend that you met and you fell in love because he was so dope. And then over the years, he just like stopped trying.
Yeah.
And he's like whack now and you're ready to break up with him. That's how I felt. When I moved here and came to college, after I graduated, the reason I didn't leave is because Providence, Rhode Island had so much funding for the arts. The city was live, it was hopping. I felt like it was culturally mixed and diverse. I didn't realize how white Rhode Island was. As white that it is until after Black Rap, a few years after, it just hit me. I was like, yo, where's all those different types of people I used to see in one place?
No.
I don't see that anymore. But like, there's no more real arts here. Everyone's just, I guess it's the state of the country, period, but I don't know. Rhode Island's changed, and for me, it's not for the better being a person that's interested in arts and the whole artistic value of a place. So I'm coming from that angle. Someone else might tell you opposite.
So how you keep your motivation going to be involved in arts?
I go home to Haiti as much as I can. That like re-energizes me, and I stay up. And that's the problem. I haven't even been writing as much as I'd like to. So I have friends who work at Brown and RISD and shit. So I told them they have me on their mailing list. I'm gonna start going to random shit.
Yeah.
Like a Brazilian movie festival just happened at RISD. They have so much different stuff. So I'm gonna do that because I need the inspiration more than I go home 3 times a year. I need it a little more than that. Yeah. It's hard. Like I could tell my art changed from what it was being in that art world every day to not having it. I see the difference in me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I need it.
What was the inspiration like to begin with to get into arts?
It's just in me. I literally was born like that. When I was little, I used to perform and write my own stuff. By the time I was in 6th grade, I was entering competitions to perform poems. It's literally always been in me. I just decided to make it professional a few years back and like really get into it.
Like the modeling and all that came with that?
It just came. It was like, hey, you're cute, you wanna do it? I was like, sure. Then more jobs came. Then I started going to castings. People started paying me. Yeah, it's a thing.
talking about Haiti, like what was the like your whole vibe when you went there last time with all that earthquake stuff and all that, like seeing your people struggling? What's your vibe when you go there?
The vibe is, I don't know, it's interesting. So it's magical. The minute that plane lands, for some reason, like, I just cry.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I get happy. I get this look on my face. You know, even the fucked up stuff's going on there, but I just get so happy. It just feels magical. I feel good. The version of me when I am in Haiti, I love it.
Yeah.
But so there's slow progress. So you do see progress. There's construction happening. Some roads that weren't good are now good. So there's progress, but it's really slow, and there's still political chaos going on.
Yeah.
The government's still robbing the people are still mad, and they're still fighting. It's that same dance.
Like an island thing.
It's an island thing.
Yeah. They all go to that third world, I guess.
But visiting as a diaspora, I mean, I love it. I'm trying to figure out, I think I figured out my niche and where I can give back to my country and help, you know, because, I mean, like you, we're from somewhere else and we got brought here and we got a lot of opportunities because of it. I want to take those opportunities that I have and be able to give back to the place that made me.
Most of your family here or there?
Most of my family's here.
Yeah.
Most. Yeah, I still got some there, but most. Especially the people I know, like that.
Yeah. Alright, so now I want to talk on something interesting, like your sexuality. If somebody was to ask you about your sexuality, to define your sexuality, what would you say to them?
I'm a very sensuous person by nature. I've always been. I was born like that, so to speak.
Yeah.
My first book of poetry is called Windy City, Poems of Less Than Desire. So my first book was, you know, and that's all I was getting booked for. Whenever there was a Valentine's show or like a sexy show, people would call me to perform.
Yeah.
So that was my niche before I discovered Haiti. I went to Haiti like a few years back, and I just had this life-changing thing. But anyways, I'm just sensuous by nature. So like I could be on stage doing a poem about suicide, and it comes off sensuous. It's just how like I talk, you know, how I am. So it's at the forefront of who I am, and people read that wrong differently. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get more into your psyche. Tell me something, like give me 2 things you like about yourself and 2 things you're not really that sure about.
Oh my God! Okay. Yeah. All right. I love my energy. I love my energy, and I love my skin color. Yeah. Okay, that's what I like.
Right.
2 things I don't like about myself.
You probably want to change or working on.
Okay. One is I wish I was a little more organized when it comes to, I manage my own art and work. I'm organized in my head, so to speak, but I feel like if I had office type order, I'd get a lot more done. So I wish I was a little more organized when it comes to marketing myself and my art. And 2, I wish I said how I felt a little more often than I do.
You don't?
I do, but I hold back a lot because sometimes I feel like it's a waste of energy. Like, it's not even worth it to like say that thing because you know what they're gonna say, and then it becomes this back and forth. And the older I get, the less patience I have for all of that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do for the most part, right? But I'm talking about shit like with my partner. You know, or the people that are closer to you too. Sometimes it's the things you don't say, you know, whether to not hurt their feelings or whatever.
Talking about your partner, he's like complete opposite of you.
Hell yeah, I had to find somebody opposite of me. I couldn't have another me.
Right.
Oh my God.
Some people want to have somebody like them, even though it most times don't work out. Because I feel like opposites attract more than like similar. Right. So what attracted you to him and why?
What attracted me to him was I felt comfort around. I felt comfort, like a natural comfort and familiarity immediately. So I was just open and comfortable around from the beginning. And he didn't do any of the things I did, which was perfect. Yeah. So yeah, so the opposite thing. You said okay, so it works for me, right? But as with everything, nothing's perfect. So sometimes it does annoy you, you know. But now that I don't really fuck with all the people and I don't go out as much, like when a live band comes or something, it would be cool to go with my dude, but he doesn't like that because he's not into music and live band. That's not his thing. So it didn't bother me before because I had that filled. But so you know, so little things do come up, but for a person like me, it depends on what type of person you are.
Yeah.
For a person like me, he's almost like the anchor that keeps me.
The balance.
Yeah, I needed that. So I was smart about that.
Does he like ever complain to you about your lifestyle compared to his, or he?
Yeah, I used to in the beginning. It was a problem because of our lifestyle back then. Remember that? We would work late nights and then do after hours and all that shit. So yeah, we had a lot of problems with that, but I just kept saying the same shit. This is my lifestyle. This is what I do. Right. It's not like I'm in it. I'm not getting paid to be in it. Number one, and this is how we roll. I'm an artist. So there's a lot of problems. We found some compromise. Whatever. I did what I wanted to do.
So what do you have coming up? Future, like spoken word wise, anything coming up?
I'll be in DC this weekend. There's a Haitian ladies synopsis. It's a Haitian ladies weekend, so all the Haitian women a bunch of Haitian women are gonna be there. And I have a company called Haiti Bound where we bring people to Haiti. Yeah. So we're going. We co-sponsored one of the parties, one of the events in the bracket. So I'm gonna be in DC all weekend, and I'm gonna do my little thing there. That's it for right now. But I've been doing some stuff. I got to perform at PVD Fest that Providence had. That was awesome. I was outside, a bunch of people. I did Girls Rock. It's this girl camp in Providence. They brought me down to perform and talk to the girls. What else? I've been performing. Yeah.
Travel a lot. You do that often? Or?
Yeah, I told you, Providence changed, yo. But like my family and my partners are here, and so it's kind of like, if a money opportunity came, I'd be out. Yeah. But so I have to get out often. You know what I mean? Just to regroup and get a little piece of what we had, because we don't have any more. Get a little piece of that so I can come back and.
Yeah, it never feel like you and your energy in Providence ever matches, but you've been here for so long. Because you're like a ball of fire and Providence is like cold water.
Yeah, that's. I feel like I'm wasting. When I go places I'll go to Harlem. Like they have these Sunday thing dance parties, house parties. What is it called? Something Sundays that they do outside in the park, and I go, and it's all types of brown, beautiful, black, brown, yellow people, right? And they're outside, and the people are just coming up, and they're like, "Yo, sis, your skin, you're so beautiful," and just talking to you. And it feels so good. It reminds me that, oh yes, this is who I am, to be appreciated for it. When I go home to Haiti, to see my own black people going yo sis, stay black, yo, you're dope. That feels good here. I'm usually the only black person in the room. The white people have no respect or understand the honor of who we are, and I'm just so tired of that shit. So I leave, I feed off of that, I come back, and then when my energy's depleted, I leave again until I can get what I want and not be here like that.
So while you're on that topic, what do you feel about the current political climate?
I don't follow it. It's so interesting because the only time I see or know anything about it is when people post, and then when it gets too much, I just log off. I don't have regular television, so I don't really watch it. When I go to my parents' house, they keep it on CNN. I catch pieces. I don't follow it. I'm not into politics. It's a dirty, ugly thing. Yeah. I don't like to talk about it. I have really nothing to say about it. Yeah. I worry about the political, I think about Haiti and its politics. And if you let that shit sit on your shoulder, it'll kill you. So I don't pay too much attention to what that clown is doing. Because I can't, it gives me a head. I can't even watch him speak. I'm very sensitive to energy. I'm more so now than ever,
I feel the exact same way.
I can't. I don't at all. That guy that's with the K that's in the news, I kept seeing his name come up for stuff. Right. But I didn't really know what it was. For, and I was like, oh, someone else did something and everyone's talking about it. And then when I went to work, they told me, we're not even going to talk about it. And they told me, I was like, oh shit, that's what's going on. I can't.
It's a good distraction too. That's what I find it as. Is that something else is going on, but they give you this little show where it's like a real life reality show.
It's like a reality show going on right
now. It's a real life reality show.
But when I watch it, my energy just changes to negativity. So I can't. kind of stay away.
If I'm at work at the bar, people start talking politics. If I'm stuck and it's one-on-one, I let them talk. I go, okay, yeah, and I don't respond. Or if it's a group, I slowly work my way out, or I phase out.
You have any?
I can't stand it.
You have anything in your head you can freestyle a poem right now or?
Sure.
Give me some.
Alright, this one's called C'est Betuye. They beats me and they beats me and they beats me. They say I am animal. I am animal. I am not human. C'est bête, yeah. They say my dark skin reminds them of the ugliness and the color that sealed them to this fate, so it becomes me that they hate. They said I'd never amount and would never count. They gave me no access, took away my free passes. And they beat me, and they beat me, and they beat me. They say I am animal, I am animal, I am minimal. C'est bête, yeah. They say the naps in my hair reminds them of the knots from the ropes and the links from the chains. That my accent reminds them of the pain. They say my songs are the chants they had to recite late in the nights when the rest of the world couldn't hear. My voodoo sound is what they fear. My walk makes them think that death is near. And they beat me, and they beat me, and they beat me. They say I am animal, I am animal, I shouldn't exist. Haiti shouldn't exist. Is a burden in the universe's side. The secret of our nation we hide. Haiti should have been demolished at 7.0. Should have disappeared when they wouldn't let the exports go. Should have ceased to exist during Papa Doc's reign. Should have died a long time ago due to slave labor's pain. But no matter how many times they beat and they beat and they beat, Haiti papka accepter defeat. Matters not if help comes. Haiti toujours a produire belle femme. Yo met essayer craser nous, mais nous pas mourir. Haiti will never die as we stand one nation under one eye.
That was that was fucking nice right there.
Word. That's my shit.
Alright, yo, give people your Snapchat, your IG, whatever.
Yep. So, Marie Michaelle, Marie Michaelle.
I'll post that about them.
Right? So I have a website. It's www.mmichaelle.com. On Instagram, I'm at Marie Michaelle. On Snapchat, same thing, at Marie Michaelle. Facebook, at Marie Michaelle. If you just throw my name in Google search, all my stuff comes up immediately. So just spell it right.
Where can they get your book?
My book, you can get it right off my website, www.mmichaelle.com. Right off my website, you can get it. And I be having them too, so.
Your spoken word stuff, guys, like you have it on film or on like.
Yeah, my YouTube, Marie Michaelle also. I'm gonna spell it one more time, Marie Michaelle. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on all of that stuff. So you're fine. You can see me performing live, so you can check out if you like me or not. You can order my book, all that.
Get that book. Get that book for sure.
All right. Alright, members. And how do you pronounce it?
Michaelle.
Michaelle?
Yes.
So it's no longer Michelle.
No, it never was. I just roll with it, you know. You get tired of correcting people.
Right.
You know what? That's like my real name. That's why at the office I tell people, just call me D. Oh, well, what's your real name? Just call me D.
Yeah.
Just
Boy, try looking at my name on paper and then how people say it. Nobody ever call my name right. I get Mika, Mitcha, Misha. I never get my shit right. Like 1 out of 10 people will call it right.
And then see, the funny thing too is that people always call me by my last name and they think I'm a girl.
Yo.
Alexis.
And then your butt gets up.
You know how much I can mess up your self-esteem growing up because people never call your name right?
Yes. So I'm at that age where like I want to be called my name.
Yeah,
so when I meet new people, I say Michaelle. I'm like, if you hear someone call me Michelle, I give the whole story. They still fuck it up.
I know, I'm messing it up.
But I'm like, yeah, my parents call me Mika or Michaelle. All my Haitian, my family.
I was looking up a bunch of Dominicans.
Mika.
That's easy.
I'm gonna go with Mika. That's
Dominicans
easy.
and I is E in Spanish, so they call me Mika. I was like, you know what? Go ahead.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, Mika.
Oh, because that's how I spell Mika when I write it.
Yeah.
Micha.
Mika.
That's how I spell it.
That was horrible.
Now, you still work as a bartender, right?
Yes.
Alright, so as a bartender, what would be your top 3 favorite drinks to make?
Top 3: Cosmo,
Okay.
Margarita,
Okay.
and opening a beer.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, What's your least favorite to make at the bar?
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned what?
That's annoying. Yo, you gotta take 2 cherries. I work at a friggin' nightclub. It's busy. You gotta take 2 cherries, some simple syrup, orange, mash the shit. After you mash it, you gotta put ice in, then you gotta put the whiskey, then you gotta stir it. You can't shake it. You know, you have the bitters and then you stir it. So it's just like for a nightclub, if I worked at like a fancy little spot, cool, but I ain't got no time for that shit.
Yeah, because with a drink like that should be like a $3 tip.
And usually that clientele at the particular place I'm talking about don't really respect that.
Yeah, you're lucky if you get $1.
What's your favorite type of person at the bar and the least type of person at the bar?
My favorite type of person is the person that tips big. My least favorite type is the person that tries to hit on me while I'm working.
Yeah.
Oh, the smooth guy.
They're not smooth.
But ain't that like a secret weapon for you though? If you're flirting, you can get him to put more money on the table.
Yeah.
So you should like that.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Alright.
Well, I didn't say like I'll flirt back if he says something quick, but the ones I said trying to like literally have a conversation with you, I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
I'll take a quick flirt. Like, I'll be like, thanks, boo. I don't mind that.
Like you ain't got other people to talk to.
Yeah, they'll legit try to, did you go to that bass concert that I'm like
thinking he's smooth with a $2 tip?
Take it away from my
with
money
with a $5 conversation?
Yeah.
What's the last concert you went to?
I went to a good concert. Who was it again?
I remember seeing you at that Nas and Lauryn Hill concert.
That was dope. That was a little while ago.
You said you didn't like Nas when you went in there.
No, it was Lauren.
No, you said you didn't like Nas.
I wasn't a big fan of Nas, but since I've been seeing him, that was my second time seeing him live. I love him.
That's the only rapper I ever paid to see him. Probably the only one I ever will pay. That's my favorite rapper.
I went to see Barris Hammond. That was my last show.
Good,
I went to the beach. I saw Barris. I hung out with him on the tour bus. What?
I wonder if that's
Call me a groupie if
I was
you
about
want.
to say,
I don't give
like-
a fuck.
you know how that come across, right? When you say that.
Yes. That's fine. It was great.
Was it? So who's the person you went to see that you was disappointed in, and the one you went to see that kind of surprised you?
At a concert?
Yeah.
I haven't. Okay, so the disappointment for me was that Lauryn Hill show. So I know everything's different because I've seen her before. I know her songs are different. But I tried to feel it a second time. I'm just not feeling her new vibe. I really love her.
That time when I was there,
everyone they booed them too. At the end of the show, they got booed.
That was horrible.
Yeah, the Loophole show, right?
Yeah.
So I saw that, and then I was happy about it because she came back. I understood why her music sounded like that, so I respected it. And I was like, all right. So I went a second time. I was like, now that I know this, maybe it'll be different.
Yeah.
It was still horrible.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've been hearing that she's been putting
Who's surprised you?
I love you, Lauren.
Who's surprised you in a good way? You know, when you hear somebody on a CD or whatever, and then live is completely different.
Yeah, studio versus stage is different.
Oh, I don't know. No real surprises because I only go to concerts of like mostly reggae that I love, and the reggae artists do their thing.
You ever see Sanchez live?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I was backstage for Sanchez at Lupo's.
I went to Brooklyn and there was a lineup of a whole bunch of them. I think he might have been there.
Wait, as a bartender, what's your favorite events or shows to work?
Oh, I used to love, of course, the reggae shows, the hip hop shows, anything black. Anything black. I couldn't stand
Latin night when Wednesday, it was like
like rock and roll and Metallica.
What about Delic night? Like Delic, when he had that.
Yeah, that's a good night. The house night. Anything black. Anything black.
House wasn't black.
No, they play Soul House, African House. They play the stuff with the drums.
Oh, Latin night. Latin night was always full, so it was full of people.
Yeah, I like Latin night.
So your money was good.
So that's culture too.
I like Latin night because I know my tips was gonna be good. You know what I mean? So
yes.
I like Latin night.
Spanish guys tip big.
Do it?
Yeah.
So men, women, both.
I just like people, so I don't really care really what they are. If I like your energy, I like you.
Yeah.
So you could be man, woman, or anything in between, and I'm open to that.
The reason I asked that because I was with a female one time and she was telling me a story that because she's into women as well, and the more she kept talking, and then when she finally finished her story, I come to find out that female she was talking about was you that she was interacting with, which is kind of interesting because come and find out we mess with the same people.
She's bi? She's a bi chick?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me who after.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Matter of fact,
Ain't that some shit? You see how small Rhode Island is?
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't even asking about me, just having a conversation. And here I come.
Is that true or not? I hope it is true.
White girl?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one though.
No names, no
Because
names.
I know two.
Ginger.
Yeah, but she doesn't live here. She lives out of state. Yeah.
Well, at that time she was living here. I met her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's hot.
Life is good.
I like baddies.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. When I'm drunk, sometimes I have beer goggles. I've messed with some girls. Like I've been on with this girl and I was tipsy at the bar. Whatever, we made out. I thought she was hot. My girl kept saying, "Yo, I think you were just drunk. She's not that hot." I was like, "No, I remember." Like a week later, whatever, I see her at meetup and I'm sober, and I was like.
But you know when you drink, you can like 2 points, right? Like a 5 would be a 7, a 7.
I gave that shorty like an extra 5 points. I was so mad at myself. And then for a minute she was wondering, she was like, "Yo, why am I like not talking to her?" I was like, "Look, I was drunk."
You never talked to her ever since?
No, I still see her and say hi, but she was trying to, and she was like, I don't like lesbian girls because I'm not a lesbian,
yeah.
And they don't like dick. Most of them don't like dick or like anything to do with it, and I love dick.
But he was dildos, so I understand that.
Well, not all. Some lesbians, like, there's different types of lesbians, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some don't believe in that. They're like, they like lesbian, they don't need that. Some like it, and I don't get it either.
Alright, so
But it's the same thing like a guy doing anal. If you're not gay, why are you trying to stick it in my butt? You know what I mean? It's like a weird comparison, but it's that
really the
thing.
Same thing though? I don't think that's really the same thing though.
But look, yes it is. You're saying a dildo is a fake dick, right?
Yeah.
So she's not supposed to want it because it's a straight thing. The guy's fucking a butthole, which is supposedly a gay thing.
Yeah, but it's a woman though.
There's a difference between a giver and a taker.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright.
Major difference. Alright. Yeah. So that was the first of many with the gorgeous Michaelle over here. Hopefully you like it. If you like it, comment. Go visit her sites. All them sites she just give you. And check it out. Alright? Peace. We out.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like Yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the dean. This is not the most the king. Yo, it's about a thing. Feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. Since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim to begin. Now you think you really gon' pretend like you wasn't down and you called him again. Plus when you give it up so easy, you ain't even fooling him. If you did it then you probably fuck again. Talking out your neck saying you're a Christian, a Muslim, sleeping with the gin. Now that was the sin that did Jezebel in. Who you gon' tell when the repercussions spin? Showing off your ass cause you thinking it's a trend, girlfriend. Let me break it down for you again. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Respect is just the minimum. Niggas fucked up and you still defending them now. Lauren is only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. Let it sit inside your head like a million women in Philly pen. It's silly when girls sell their souls because it's sin. Look at where you be in. Hair weaves like Europeans. Fake nails done by Koreans. Come again. A win-win, come again. Dedicated to the man, more concerned with his rims and his Timbs and his women. Him and his man come in the club like hooligans. Don't care who they your fan, poppin' yang. Like you got yang. Let's not pretend. The one that pack pissed out by the waist man, crissed out by the casement. Still the name of this basement. The pretty face man claiming that they did a bid man. Need to take care of their 3 and 4 kids. Been the face in court case when the child support's late. Money taking, heartbreaking. Now you wonder why women hate me. The sneaky silent man, the punk domestic violence man, the quick to shoot the semen. Stop acting like boys and be men. How you gon' win when you ain't right within? How you gon' win when you ain't right within? How you gon' win when you ain't right within? Come again.